Imagine it's the beginning of the year and you're now looking back at the past year in absolute amazement. You're stronger, wealthier, and more focused than ever. While others are still making excuses, you've now leveled up every part of your life. Sound impossible? Well, it's not. Today I'm going to give you 5 steps to dominate this year, strategies designed to skyrocket your mind, body, and finances. But stick around because at the very end, I'm unveiling a hidden key that weaves these steps into a powerful success engine. And if you miss that last piece, well, you're gonna sabotage all the gains from steps 1 through to 5. So grab a seat, turn off distractions, and let's map out your path to a future you can barely recognize. A future where you operate at peak performance. So let's just dive in. So step 1, well, this is all about revamping your inner narrative. The stories you tell yourself every day determine whether you charge ahead or you hold back. So number 1, you need to identify limiting stories for this. Most of us have subconscious scripts like, I'm not the type of person who can earn 6 figures, or I've never been disciplined. These stories will run through your life behind the scenes. So the first move is you need to spot them. Spend 5 minutes each morning writing down any negative looping thought that comes into your head. Seeing them on paper is actually super eye-opening. So when you've done this, you now need to rewrite for growth. After you've identified a limiting story, rewrite it with a growth mindset. So let me give you an example. The old way could be, I've always procrastinated when it matters. So then the new way is, I tackle important tasks first and prove my capability daily. This repetition cements new beliefs. So read them out loud every single morning. Then finally, you need to practice daily triggering. Each time you catch yourself doubting or putting yourself down, pause, replace that thought with your new statement. And over time, you'll notice a subtle, profound shift in how you approach these challenges. When your mind stops playing old tapes and starts firing new commands that you've put in, everything changes, and I can assure you this. Your confidence, your actions, and ultimately your results. The second step is to master sustainable discipline. So this isn't about grinding non-stop until you collapse. It's actually the opposite. It's all about pairing focus with recovery so you can excel for months and years and not just days. The number one problem with all out hustle and all these people and gurus saying out there is they allow you to charge forward working 10 to 12 hour days in a frenzy. But what happens is 2 weeks later, you'll then crash, losing momentum for a whole entire month. So what I mean by this is true discipline doesn't mean zero downtime. It means you manage your energy like a pro, so you're consistently productive. So to do this, we then need to design high intensity work blocks. Dedicate certain times of the day, maybe this like 9 to noon, for deep uninterrupted focus. You need to shut off notifications, let your friends and family know you're off limits, and then during these work blocks, you need to prioritize your hardest or most creative tasks. The third thing you need to do this is schedule active recovery. After heavy focus, take 15 minutes to walk, stretch, or just breathe. That small break replenishes mental energy. Plus, consider one full day each week, maybe a Sunday, to disconnect to digital services. Let your mind reset. Fourth is, don't try and be a superhero every day. Aim for moderate, consistent routine where you can sustain output. That's how you accumulate wins over a year. So when you control energy peaks and troughs, instead of letting them control you, you become a stable force capable of steady progress. By next year, you'll have done more than what most have done in 5 years. Step 3 is focus on choosing a core high value skill. You can't just rely on general knowledge anymore. The market rewards specialists who solve key problems. So 1, you need to identify what actually pays. Look at current trends, digital marketing, advanced sales, AI, user experience, data analytics, or specialized consulting. And then you need to figure out, what do businesses keep paying for and what could they be paying for? What do individuals keep needing help with? This is then your clue on what to upskill. You then align that with your interests. So for example, if you hate numbers and data and analytics, that might actually drain you. But if you love storytelling and maybe copywriting or branding or consulting is more of your lane, you need to pick those. Your progress is faster when you actually like what you do. And then thirdly is deep daily practice. Carve out at least 1 hour each day to deliberately focus on your chosen skill. And I don't mean like Netflix and chill time. It's tutorials, real projects, or study sessions, okay? In a few months, you'll outshine people who've just casually dabbled in a YouTube video or a little course here and there. Finally, I want you to write this down. Small wins are greater than big promises. And I struggle with this still to this day, so it's a good reminder that I'm telling you this. But don't wait until you're perfect. Start small, offer your skills to local businesses, or take a small freelance gig. And each little success not only builds your resume, but also builds your confidence. It's really hard to do this if you're promising the world and you can't even do what you're promising. And then finally, specialization helps you stand out in a crowded market. Once you're recognized for doing one thing exceptionally well, opportunities will multiply faster than you might expect. I can promise you this because I've seen this with my agency. So step 4 is about amplifying your physical and mental energy. Because if you're dragging through the day, even the best strategy won't save you. I can assure you this. So number 1 is you need to fuel your body properly. Nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, whole grains, fruits and veggies should be your absolute staples. The next thing, which I actually am terrible with, so I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you need to hydrate consistently. Aim for around 2 to 3 liters of water daily. Even mild dehydration affects focus and mood, and I've noticed days where I'm like, why am I not working at my peak? And it's just because of water. Incorporate active movement. So you need to schedule 3 to 4 workouts a week minimum with weights, high intensity intervals, or even just brisk walks if you're just starting out. So throughout the day, I have some dumbbells. I'll sneak in a micro exercise here and there, 20 squats or push-ups, or just literally just doing them on my breaks. The next thing is to optimize sleep. Treat sleep like a priority, not a luxury. Aim for 7 to 8 hours because poor sleep will affect your cognitive function, creativity, and decision making. And consistent bedtimes with no screens before bed and maybe a quick wind down routine can drastically improve your sleep quality. Number 4 is mental restoration. Mindfulness or breath work for 5 minutes a day significantly reduces stress. A relaxed mind is more flexible and better at adapting to challenges. So exactly what you need when you are pushing for big goals. By keeping your body and mind at peak performance, you'll find it easier to concentrate, solve problems, and maintain a high output, even during tough phases of growth. So the 5th and final step before I give you the hidden key is engineer your success environment. The spaces and people around you can either propel you forward, hold you back so hard. So physical workspace upgrades is something we can do. We make your work area clutter-free and visually inspiring. Look up behind me. I'm currently in Cape Town and I have this beautiful garden that I can relax in and look at. So simple tweaks like better lighting or clean desk can lift your mood and boost your focus. If you work from home, establish clear boundaries. Maybe separate a room or corner that signals like I'm in work mode now, okay? Then you need digital boundaries. Unfollow those accounts that drain you or distract you with endless drama. Mute those stories of everybody that you follow that you can't unfollow because they're going to get annoyed. And replace them with channels or newsletters that feed your intellect and motivation. Watch how your mindset shifts when you control your digital diet. And thirdly is curate a supportive connection. Surround yourself with individuals who challenge and encourage you. Look for communities that value growth, be it local meetups or online masterminds. Just find something, find a mentor at a minimum. And it's what I did when I first started out. And it's not about having 50 like-minded friends and even 2 to 3 solid allies who can make all the difference. 4th is regulate environment check-ins. Every month, evaluate your environment. Is your desk overflowing? Has your social circle shifted negatively? Are you binging on pointless shows and adjust accordingly? This keeps your path clean of clutter because physical, mental, and relational. So design an ecosystem that fosters success. When your surroundings and relationships are in harmony with your vision, you'll move ahead effortlessly compared to those fighting uphill battles in toxic environments. Now look, as promised, I'm a man of my word. Here's the hidden key that threads these 5 steps into one unstoppable strategy. Miss this and it's like removing the engine from a sports car. So here it is. Transform every win into a magnet for bigger opportunities. So what I mean is capture every victory, whether it's a new client, a personal best in the gym, or a solved problem at work. Immediately, I promise you, put this down straight away, document the details of it. Write it down, however the hell you want to do it. How did you approach it? What changed? And this documentation process turns fleeting success into a tangible case study you can refer to later on. So after you've done that, you want to share your progress. Don't keep achievements hidden. I did this at the start and I did this for many years, and I'm telling you from experience. Talk about them on social media, in conversation, or networking events. It's not bragging, it's showcasing your value. Potential clients, employers, or collaborators will see these wins and realize you deliver real results. And I was struggling because I used to think clients would see this and think I'm boasting or whatever it is. But I promise you that leverage momentum of each documented success should lead to the next opportunity. So for example, if you've helped a small business triple their leads, you can now approach a bigger firm with proof. If you've shaved a minute off your run time, set a bolder fitness goal next time. Over time, these wins will stack exponentially, building unstoppable momentum. And then number 4 is consider a mentor if you're stuck. If you ever feel unsure how to parlay small wins into bigger breaks, that's where a mentor will actually help. They'll spot patterns, offer feedback, and connect you to opportunities you might overlook. A single nudge from someone experienced can shortcut months of trial and error, and I literally have experienced this myself. So, bringing it all full circle and bringing it together. Let's recap on your 5 steps that we've just gone on. So firstly, revamp your inner narrative. Adopt new beliefs that spur action. Number 2 is master sustainable discipline. Work hard, but rest smart to sustain output. Number 3 is choose a core high value skill and specialize in something the market craves. Number 4 is amplify physical and mental energy. So fuel your body, sharpen your mind. And number 5 is engineer your success environment. Design spaces that relationships want to nurture growth. And the hidden key is use every win as a leverage to attract larger opportunities and bigger victories. So, like this video if you're ready to make this year a breakthrough year. Subscribe for more deep dive strategies on performance and success. And comment below which step resonates with you the most. Finally, remember the difference between the same old you and the unstoppable version you dream about isn't some mystery formula. It's these steps that I've just outlined, done consistently, tied together by that hidden key of leveraging each win. Thanks for watching. Keep pushing forward. This year will be here before you know it. Now it's time to take control. Until next time, stay hungry and never stop evolving. And remember, if you want to learn a new high value skill or business that you can start this year, head into the descriptions. There'll be a link that will take you to a video that will help you learn a new business that will change your life.